How's it going, everyone? I'm Joshua.
I'm Sean.
And today we are filming this a little bit differently. Reason being, we made this video past, present, and future, and we thought it'd be fun to give sort of everyone an origins on who we are and the things that we love and enjoy. And when we were filming it, we just had such a good time doing it. We kind of lost track of time.
Definitely happens.
So the initial cut of the video was around 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long video.
It really was way too long. I certainly would not sit down and watch that. I don't expect you to either. The first cut of the video ended up being about 25 minutes. So the plan that we're going to do here is to release this. Luckily, since we was 3 topics, we'll release the topics once. Yeah, we're going to do 3 parts, and then at the end of the 3rd part, we'll release the full extended cut for anybody who wants to watch that. So yeah, this is the first part. This is the past. We're going to talk about the first console we ever owned and the game that really got us into video games.
Exactly.
So here we go. What is your first video game console that you owned?
The first console I owned was a Nintendo 64.
Okay.
And so the first game I had for it was like Zelda. But
Fun fact, I never owned an N64 when I was growing up.
You didn't?
Did not. We were super poor. Shout out to poor people.
Sponsored by poor. No, we can't.
No, we did not. No, we did not have an N64.
Ah, that's kind of sad.
It is sad. It is sad. Go ahead. Anyway, continue.
All right. And the game that made me realize my relationship or my love for video games, I guess. Sonic Adventures.
Sonic Adventures.
Sonic Adventures for the GameCube.
For the GameCube.
For the GameCube. It's whenever I don't know, from the Nintendo 64 to the GameCube, the transition of the graphics was insane for me.
Okay.
Because I was used to the pixelated, even Zelda. Actually, Zelda looks pretty good to be on 64 and everything. But 007 I looked at it again and I was like, that looks kind of bad.
Oh yeah.
But GoldenEye. But I went and I played Mario Sunshine and everything, all the games on the GameCube. And I went back and I bought Sonic Adventures. And I just had a blast on it again, all over again. And so it's an old game on the GameCube, and that's debatably one of my favorite consoles as well.
So you think Sonic Adventures is the game that really...
Is the game that made me realize I love games. Okay. What they could be and everything. I don't know, I played it so much. A lot.
Now, again, I never played Sonic Adventures.
You didn't? Have you played any Sonic games in general?
Yes, I played Sonic I played Sonic when he was good. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles. Man, those were I loved those games so much.
One of my favorites.
And then I don't know what the hell happened. Sega, come on, get it together. I really don't. I don't know what happened, but for me, Sonic is it's like that it's like that cheap burger. You want it to be good, but it's never as good as if you go to a fine restaurant, a really famous burger place, it'll never be as good as that one time, and you keep trying to recreate it.
That's what it's turned into now.
It makes me sad. Sonic for me was the all time. I loved Sonic.
So then, in your opinion, the old Sonics are the only Sonics that are good.
No, that's not fair because I haven't played Adventures. I haven't played. There's a lot of games that I skipped out on simply because. I already was I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I just missed out on so many of them. And at this point, I don't care enough to go back.
Yeah.
But I will say, in the heyday, back in, the Genesis Super Nintendo era, for me, Sonic was the all-time, man. Sonic was the coolest.
Yeah, Sonic was so cool. I always tried to run like Sonic.
Absolutely.
Whenever I would run, my arms back.
Sonic was the best, man. Shout out to Sonic.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Good Sonic.
So what was your first console?
My first console was the NES.
Really?
Super old. You're N64.
I don't even think I touched an NES.
I was in high school when that came out. My first console was the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. Man, I loved that thing. Super Mario, Duck Hunt, Legend of Zelda, the OGs, man. It was so classic. I have such a fondness, a love for indie games and indie devs that make these really pixelated, they're trying to bring it back no matter. We have all this amazing technology and we're focusing on these small pixelated games.
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, NES was the first system. Now, first game, I'm kind of torn, and I'll tell you why. I think the first game for me that really solidified like who I was and really really made me sort of get into that era of this is how I knew I loved video games.
Yeah.
Was Super Mario Bros. 3. Super Mario Bros. 3 was amazing. And I don't think it's the best Mario platformer. I think it's probably Super Mario World. Super Mario World is incredible.
I love Super Mario World.
But Super Mario Bros. 3 for me, I was gonna say Super Mario World, but Super Mario Bros. 3, that was like the Tanuki suit. That was like everything about it, like the overview,
crazy,
like the overview world, and it's just a classic, and it's something that to this day everyone tries to recreate. Everyone tries to get that feel of the overworld, and just the mechanics in that game were fantastic. Yeah. Everything about it was great. Now I say that, but quick little sort of back history here. I'm one of 7 siblings. You know this, of course. I'm one of 7. So my parents worked a lot to try to give us everything that they could. And we didn't always have the really best consoles. So for a lot of like my teen and early high school years, I really sort of fell out of gaming. So I missed the N64 era. Yeah. I missed a lot of the PS2 era.
You didn't own a GameCube either, though, did you?
I did not own a GameCube. Yeah, so I missed out on a lot of those eras. I had a PS1. I had a PS2, but I didn't use it that often. It wasn't until PS3, 360, Wii that I really got back into it.
Really?
And so to that, now the game that made me really fall in love all over again. Now I've gone back and played most of those classics, right, that I missed out on. But the one game that really made me, and I'm sure it's at the top of yours too, was Halo 3.
Yeah, Halo 3.
Halo 3, I fell in love with the game. It's the first game I ever bought any kind of collector's edition for. That stupid statue that's award you can get it for like $5 if you go look somewhere. Homeless guy's probably using it.
Didn't the helmet? Yeah, the helmet.
Yeah, I've got it. No, it's right behind you. It's over there. I think Halo 3 just has so many memories to me, man. And I remember, I want to say 2009, 2010, I sprained my ankle really bad and had to stay home for like a week straight. And I did nothing but play Halo 3 multiplayer. Like for a week straight, played Halo 3 multiplayer. It was the best week of my life. And I think that for me was what really got everything back.
Is that the multiplayer or just like the offline, like just
multiplayer. We're talking Griffball. We're talking Griffball. We're talking Action Sack, like Team Slayer, all that stuff. Like that's all I did for a week straight, and it was the best week ever. So yeah, that's what I would say. I would say NES. NES, of course, is my first system. I would say Super Mario Bros. 3, and then Halo 3.
Okay. The ones that's pretty solid. Yeah.
And there you have it. As always, we want to thank you if you're still watching.
Thank you so much for watching our video.
Yeah, thanks for sticking around with us. We'll have part 2 uploaded very soon. And then part 3 will be after that, of course, because that's how numbers work. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe if you haven't. Share it with your friends. All of that good stuff. And yeah, thanks again. We'll see you next time.
You have a great day, too.